Three, two, one. We are fucking live.
Everything's fine, I swear. Welcome on back.
Everything's fucking okay.
Everything's fucking okay.
Everything's
Yes, sir.
everything's fine. Where's this other Velo I had? We have three on here now? Oh, dude, look. Got three Velos now, dude.
Nice. Get one more.
Shout out to our sponsor,
Yep.
Velo. They sponsored us.
Yep.
Fucking neighbors, dude. Neighbors, dude.
Gunshot.
So, shout out to our sponsors.
Yeah.
All right, so what's the topic for today, bro?
Um,
What are we talking about, dude? How's everything with your roomie? Why don't you tell everybody?
who's that? Mm,
How's everything with you? How's everything in your love life, bro?
everything's good in the love life. Everything's fine.
Doesn't he look happier? Looks so much shinier, happier. He looks
That's you, if
healthier.
anything. Look at the head,
He
man.
looks. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah,
You said that my hair was shitty.
Yeah, I did.
It's true though.
When, when's Ninja tryouts?
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
My fat ass can't do that shit.
I can.
Yeah, you can't. Just get a
Sometimes.
little. Good. But yeah, you look healthy, bro. I didn't tell you this, but you do. You look good.
Yeah, my skin's a little better.
No, your skin. You're looking skinnier. You're going to the gym.
Yeah, man.
I
Gonna
thought
be
you were just
on,
walking there for a while. Just go there, walk back. Just get there, like, oh, okay, I'm good for today.
Nah.
It's paying off.
Yeah, we're good.
It's paying off.
Yeah, but everything's fine.
I swear.
I swear.
All right, let's take what are we talking about today?
Talking
bro?
about today, we're gonna put it out. I guess social media.
Social media.
Yeah,
What's
social
wrong with social
media.
media?
It's a disease.
Yeah,
It's a bad disease that Americans are suffering from.
Yeah, it's true.
Right?
We were just talking about this in the car. I remember growing up, and mom and dad would just come home, and they would sit outside and just talk and chill like friends, like normal people, like friends,
Yeah.
for hours and just talk. And this was normal. Like there was no cell phone. They weren't on fucking social media doing stupid, dumb, looking at stupid videos all fucking day. They were sitting there and they were having a conversation. They were chilling like friends, spending time
Yeah.
together.
Yes, sir.
And I feel like now it's difficult. It's difficult for me too, bro, to be honest. There are times when I'm sitting on my phone just scrolling for a couple hours, just wasting time, just for the fuck of it.
Yeah. No, it was a different time when we were younger. I mean, we were the last generation who grew up without social media for sure.
Yep.
You know, the very last. So, yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I think so.
But I mean, we came out. I mean, MySpace came out. I don't even kids today don't know what MySpace is.
No, I don't think so.
They've heard of it maybe. MySpace was the shit. That
Yeah,
came out.
MySpace
That was
was
the
the
first
shit.
social media platform that really blew up, and that came out when we were like 8th grade.
Yeah.
We're already 10.
MySpace was a shit, bro. MySpace was the best, dude.
Yeah, I didn't even have Facebook or like Instagram until after high school.
And Facebook though was originally for Facebook was
College
like for
students.
old people, dude, and like Canadian people.
No, it's for college students. You
For
didn't watch
college-
Social Network?
Yeah, no. I'm saying like yeah, at first it was college, but it eventually became like where old people would just share pictures
That's
of
what it
their.
is now.
And now it
That's what it is
stayed that
now.
way. I think.
I mean, it took forever for my mom and them to get on there. I mean, my mom had stories. She met all her old high school buddies, rekindled the relationships.
On Facebook.
You know, yeah. After they ragged on us for being on it and everything.
Yeah.
You need kids on your phones now these days, bro. I see parents on their phones just as much as their kids.
No, it's true.
You know,
Yeah, it's true.
but
Yeah,
my first real social media was World of Warcraft.
right. Mine was Club Penguin.
That thing?
Yeah, you never knew Club Penguin?
No, I never heard
Dude,
of Club
Penguin is a game you just walk around and chat
You
with
didn't
people.
play that.
Yeah, dude. Fucking stuff. Yeah, dude. But
Diablo
you couldn't
days?
type. Huh?
Diablo days or like now?
Before Diablo.
Oh.
You played World of Warcraft before Diablo?
No.
Yeah, Diablo was early, dude.
Oh, there.
Diablo was like 2000, 2001.
Around the same time, actually, World of Warcraft came out. But I didn't play World of Warcraft till you broke my hand.
That's right. And then you never came out of the room.
Diablo was like, bro, that was like 6th grade.
Yeah, dude.
fifth, sixth grade is when we were playing that.
I don't think we ever played Diablo 1 though. We just played Diablo 2.
No, Diablo. Well, Diablo technically. Oh no, that's right. Yeah, they didn't play. Oh, I played Diablo 1. I think at Jordan Frey's house or Hamilton's house, and I just watched back
Hmm.
then. Then Diablo 2 came out.
Yeah, Diablo 2 is good. The
It was
expansion
rated
pack.
M for mature. My
Yeah.
mom was hesitated getting me the game.
And
All
then
my friends had. I always had older friends, so she broke. She got it for me.
she ended up buying us a bunch of shit on the game. We probably spent $1,000 just to.
Yeah, it was so cheap back then, but yeah, it was a lot.
Was it cheap back then?
It was cheap. You can get a whole fucking character for like $15.
Damn.
Yeah, we only had like 2 characters.
Damn.
Yeah,
Yeah,
shit
those
was
are the
cheap.
good
Runes
days.
were like $1. Things you can buy on the game. That was fun times, man.
Yeah, those were good. Those were good
Miss
times.
those times.
Yeah, man. Just being a kid. Yeah, but we didn't go on it. But MySpace when that started popping, that was fun because I mean, it was the first time when you could like really express yourself online.
Yeah,
You could decide how many friends or who's your top friend. You
yeah.
can make it rain on your page, your music.
The comments and
Yeah,
everything.
I'd
Well, that
put
was when he's like, it was the perfect time for us because that's when you cared about what you looked like, right? You started getting liking girls,
yeah, exactly.
right? And
Guys.
so like you can take photos of yourself on there, guys. You can take photos of yourself on there and
Stuff a water
the
bottle in your pants.
selfies. Yeah, I didn't.
Remember
I didn't go
remember
that
Jordan's
far.
picture?
You did that?
No, Jordan did
Just
that.
kidding.
Put a You're dumb. He put a water bottle in his pants, took a picture, and put it on there.
Yeah.
Thought nobody would notice.
Yeah.
Like fucking.
You
That's
could
not that big. No one's is that big.
Yeah. I remember that. Yeah.
It's a 2 liter bottle, bro. Chill.
That was crazy.
Yeah,
Crazy
that's a good time.
times. Social media and access to phones, right? Taking photos. You got girls sending nudes at school. Then a guy shows a friend, sends it to a friend, and it's all around school.
Damn, yeah.
And that was bad.
Yeah, girl shows up to your school mid-year.
Yeah.
Shows up to your school. Why is she here mid-year? Oh, she got fucking bullied because she got nudes leaked. Like,
Yeah.
oh fuck,
Damn.
man.
Yeah. Rough.
Yeah, shit's rough, dude.
I remember that shit.
I wanted to tell this story really quick that you reminded me. Shit was so funny. Uh, time when Jordan got busted for breaking into school. Remember? So
Did he?
no,
I remember that.
listen. So here the story goes
Oh,
that
in Venado.
yeah,
He locked himself in or some shit?
no. So story goes, me, John, and I forget who else. We went to Venado, climbed on the roof. Venado's our middle school. We went to our middle school, climbed on the roof, found out that we can get in the school because there's like a sun roof
Yeah.
and you could jump down into the bathroom and get into the school. I was afraid I was gonna get locked in the fucking bathroom, but
yeah.
no, there's no lock. So we jumped in, got into school. We were like, no fucking way. So how it went was, at that time we were tagging. We were like writing on the walls. Thought we were gangsters and shit. So I left my markers, but we had a couple markers we stole from the class. So we drop into school. We start walking around. We were just going in drawers. I think I fucking rubbed my dick on a teacher's desk I hated. And then we left, and it's like right this time it's like 6 p.m. Still light outside. We clicked out to get out of the school. No alarm. We're like, oh shit, cool. So we're like, all right, we're not gonna get busted. So we go out. We start fucking tagging on all the walls in the school. Then we have like this outdoor indoor basketball court that's on the property. So it feels like you're indoor. There's like concrete steps, and we're kind of hidden in the concrete steps. It's starting to get dark, and no cops yet. It's like 2 hours later, no cops yet. Sitting up there, and I'm talking to Jordan, like, bro, bring my markers. Like, I left a bag of markers. Bring my markers. I want to tag more. And he's like, no, dude, I can't come out. Every time I come out, like my mom says I can't come out with you. He just got busted with me so many times. And then it's like, don't be a pussy. Bring my markers. Come out. So we're in there. We're smoking. And I remember, right, just chilling. Right when I see Jordan come in on this side, he grabbed my markers. He goes, hey, I got your markers. Right when he did this, I see a cop on the other side go, put it down,
Oh
get
my
on the floor.
God. So
And to see
stupid.
Jordan's face, he's like, what? He gets on the fucking ground. He's like, I knew it. I knew it.
Yeah.
Dude, he had nothing to do with anything. Scared to come. They got fucking rolled right when he showed up.
So stupid.
And then the whole time they were blaming Jordan for the tagging because he had my
The markers.
markers.
Yeah. Damn.
That shit's so funny, dude. Cop made me throw out my weed. I threw it on the grass. He's
Yeah.
like, just dump it out and go home. Dumped it out. Came back an hour later. Grabbed it off the grass.
That's too funny.
He's like, someone broke into the school. Did you guys break into the school? I'm like, break into the school? No. I don't have
Yeah.
a key. I don't have a key.
I think I remember when you guys first started. I mean, that was when I was pretty heavy set, dude. So I couldn't hop on anything. But I remember you guys getting on the roof. It was by the basketball courts, so you guys had the access, right? That rooftop over
On
there.
Deerfield or Venado?
Venado.
Venado, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Venado by the basketball courts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And I was like, I can't get up there. I'm going home. I'm not gonna watch you guys fucking do that. Plus, it seems so sketch. I was like, I just look like I was.
It was, dude. There was so many things that could have gone
so
wrong.
Sketch.
Getting up there, jumping down into the bathroom was like a 10-foot drop. Not getting locked in the bathroom. No one is in the school.
Yeah.
And getting out without the alarm. There was so many things wrong with that, dude.
Yeah.
And then that same night, or no, next night, sorry. Remember Coley? Remember that guy?
Yeah, I remember Coley.
So this when I first started smoking weed, I was like, call Coley, hey, come smoke with me, bro. He's like, yeah, I'll come smoke. He came to the school. He parked like kind of on the other side of the street. And in Venado, right there on the basketball court, there was that storage closet. I don't know if you were with us. There's a storage closet. And we broke it and we got into the storage closet. Went to smoke in there. Dude, we're smoking in there for like 20, 30 minutes. We had the door cracked so we can see if someone's coming. Fucking cop car driving on the grass. We were so fucking scared.
Yeah,
dude.
they used to do that. They used to just pull right up on.
Remember they'd sneak up and we would throw our weed, like throw it somewhere far and they would walk up on us?
Yeah.
They would just they were on
I
it,
got
bro.
busted. I don't know if it was with you before, but I've had some cops where they just say drop the weed and go.
Yeah, that's what they did to us too.
Yeah,
they always said drop it.
Yeah, just drop it and go.
Until one time I had a bag of weed in a pipe and the cop was like, because we saw him stopped on the street, so we decided, okay, let's just walk around. We don't want to. He had stopped the car. He saw that we avoided them, so he came in the apartments and he was like, "Hey, why'd you guys avoid us?" We're like, "Cause what the fuck? We don't want to walk. We don't want to walk by you." And then he goes like, "What's in your pocket? Flip your pockets inside out." And I had a fucking pipe and a bunch of weed, and I was like, "No." He's like, "No, like I didn't do anything wrong. I'm not gonna flip." And then I fought him on it, got away with it.
Oh my god.
Let me go.
Yeah, you're lucky.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
That's too funny.
Irvine cops are crazy, bro.
Yeah, Irvine had a zero tolerance for drugs, man.
For a good reason.
The younger cops were cool, but yeah, the older ones were like they were stricter.
Yeah.
Much stricter. Different times.
Yeah, good times. Good times without internet. We were outside.
Yeah, really playing, dude. Really playing. I don't know, like I go to today and I see outside everyone's got like electric bikes.
Yeah, they
don't even pedal. What's the pedals for? Yeah. It's the footrest.
No,
100%. Fucking go.
And but the everything's pretty flat where we are in Irvine. It's not that many hills. Like in Ladera, everything was a hill. I get it.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
But it's fucking flat.
Yeah.
Just
the Yale Bridge, that hill was a workout.
That was a mission, yeah.
Yeah, if you could last the whole way on a bike.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you had some leg strength.
Yeah.
But then when you're on the top of the hill, it was cool. Then it was coasting.
Yeah, shout out to Irvine.
Yeah. It was funny back in high school because when my girlfriend used to live in Tustin.
It's crazy to hear you say girlfriend. My girlfriend. It's crazy.
Well, in high school?
No, I thought you were saying now. You got a girlfriend now. Oh, you're talking about then.
Tustin. What the fuck? Yeah.
Oh, I heard you say my girlfriend, and I was like, hey, you got a girlfriend.
No, my girlfriend back then. I used to ride my bike all the way from Irvine, past Tustin Marketplace, into the houses over there. I used to every fucking day.
No way.
Yeah, dude, because she got expelled from school for fighting. Because I was a late bloomer. And then girls would always flirt with me, and she would fight them all, and she got expelled finally.
Fuck, no way.
Yeah, and I used to ride my bike every fucking day, all the way down to fucking Tustin Ranch Road.
No way.
So.
I fucking mobbed it, dude. Lost a lot of weight.
Mobbed. I was skinny.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Junior, senior year, I was a late bloomer. Grew out of my baby fat. Now I got it fat. It was baby fat. I was late bloomer. I was younger than everybody always. Yeah. I graduated. I just turned 17.
True. Yeah, it's true.
Everyone was already over 18.
Yeah, it's true. You were a
A
little bit
year
older.
difference is such a big difference when you're a teenager. 13 to 14,
So
and
you missed the whole trying to pick up chicks on MySpace.
yeah, because they're always like, "Where's your brother at?" I was like, "Fuck this bitch."
You're like, I'm right here.
Yeah, yeah. Everyone
I
always liked my brother.
I wasn't like into picking up chicks though. I like getting high, dude. I like getting high and stealing shit.
Yeah, yeah,
Let's stealing shit, fucking with people,
yeah,
and smoking weed,
yeah.
selling weed. I didn't really like fucking. I didn't care about picking up chicks. I know I never chased chicks. I don't know. I never chased them. I don't give a fuck.
Kind of did, but yeah, a little bit.
No, they came to me, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
just kidding.
yeah.
Yeah, but the MySpace was good. Me and Jake would sit on
That was me
MySpace.
after high school. Don't worry about high school, fellas. If anyone's watching this and you're in high school,
Don't worry
life
about it.
starts after high school.
It's true.
High school is
Yeah, I
bullshit.
don't even
High
fucking
school is
know.
bullshit.
Yeah, it is fucking dumb, dude. College is
You
fucking kind
become a
of
man
fucking
after high
bullshit too.
school. Kid shit years is so different.
Yeah, true.
They ain't nothing.
Yeah, you. It's very true.
Some people are grown ass men already been in high school and shit. It ain't fair.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but it's not the end of the race. Trust me, I'm one of those people. Beat him in the race. Just kidding. Sorry.
No, but
I look gay.
we would sit up on this fucking thing and just Jake. I remember Jake would look for chicks for hours on MySpace,
Yeah,
message everybody.
yeah. He was that guy. I mean, what you got? I mean, attention is an addiction, bro.
Yeah, it
That's
is.
part of why. I mean, I guess if we kind of went off topic, this is why social media is a disease, right?
Hmm. Yeah, you're right.
You know, like attention is an addiction. Who doesn't like attention?
Yeah, speaking of that, this let's read this one right here. How Instagram and TikTok are ruining attention spans and confidence.
Yeah, I mean, we have this person here, right? It's a
Right.
confession, anonymous confession. Quitting social media made me realize the extent of trauma. I hate using the word trauma because the stigma that it's attention or that's for attention, but that's what it is, right? So I hate using the word trauma because the stigma that it's for attention and that's what it is, right?
One more time.
No, I'm just, I
You're
stutter.
just making it emphasize. I'm just
Yeah,
joking.
yeah, yeah. So this guy, he quit TikTok recently. Since then, he's made memories from childhood, 4 to 10, and currently insecurities have made themselves so much more apparent. Right? My first instinct when I get them is to go on my phone, so my screen is still as bad as it was. This time, I'm just in worse mental health. So he's in worse mental health, quitting TikTok.
It's temporary. He's having withdrawals.
I guess. Okay, we'll see. He feels so alone in his experience. While he was the victim in a lot of the cases, I was also the perpetrator in some. And that right now is what I'm struggling with the most. I made people feel how I'm feeling now, and I just feel so disgusted with myself. I use my phone as a coping mechanism, I think. I don't have anyone to lean on without just feeling annoying. I know that they'll be just as disgusted with my actions, if not more. What I'm saying is, I have no other coping mechanisms to turn to without my phone. I'll have to create ones. Maybe go to therapy. Easier said than done. This is something I've never dealt with. This is something that's hard for me to understand.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not on social media today, right? Now, the fact that he's feeling worse mental health without the social media, something I cannot relate to,
Mm-hmm.
right? But obviously, it seems tough for him. Obviously, the fact that he says he was disgusted with himself, he must have been commenting and replying and saying disgusting things, right? And this is another part of the social media disease. Not everyone should have a voice. Everyone should have a fucking voice, but you have to earn that voice. It comes with like learning to how to get respect, right? It comes with being a good leader, people who want to listen to you.
Yeah.
And the fact that there's so much freedom and there's people who just say what they want to say and they're not leaders and it's just
Yeah, but you also need to use that voice, or someone can tell you, a real person will tell you, "Hey, you're fucking ridiculous. Don't
yeah.
say that." Someone's got to check you if you're doing that.
Yeah, man, that's a growing up we always had people checking us all the fucking time.
Mm-hmm.
We couldn't just say anything without like this like respect. I mean, we'll get out of school. Even me when I was in the construction business, I was a young kid, became an estimator at a young age. Age is a huge factor for respect, right? Older I got, more experience I got, you know, my face matured and my voice became louder, if that makes sense,
Mm-hmm.
right? But that became with time and experience. And I could have said all these different things when I was younger. I wouldn't have gotten the same response. that I
Mm-hmm.
do today that I'm older. Right? A lot of these kids need to just kind of, I don't know, just sit back, get some experience, live life. You don't know everything. You seem like you do
I think
when
you
you're
do.
a young kid. You think you do,
Mm-hmm.
right? But you just don't, and you have to,
Yeah.
this is where respect your elders comes in,
Yeah.
right? They've been on this planet a little longer than you. Yes, a lot of them are fucking arrogant. Yes, a lot of them are stupid. But just
Mm-hmm.
have that sense of respect. They've been here a little bit longer.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what they've been through. You don't know their experiences. Just respect it. Think twice before you say something. Especially comment. All this commenting on social media is fucking disgusting. Our country's at each other's throats,
Yeah.
especially politically.
Yeah.
You know,
And maybe there was always disgusting, but now it's just so fucking in our face. We see how
it's
disgusting
so in
people
your
are,
face, man. It's just like,
and you're gonna get it too. These you
and the
punk
fact that no one can check you, you have no
accountability.
accountability, but no censor.
Mm-hmm.
No one can check you, so you just go off the rails. You just say the fuck's atrocious things without any repercussion, right? And you just gotta watch that. You should be careful. Learn to talk to people,
Do you
right? This
think that
is
these people that do that though, are they in real life? Are they doing that? Do you think they're talking to people like that in real life?
no. If they do, they didn't grow up with the repercussion. They didn't get bullied,
Yeah.
right? So they just think like, oh, you can't hit me. It's the law.
Mm-hmm.
We grew up in an age where it's like, yeah, I know it's the law, but he's still gonna fucking hit me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go. Yeah. I'm gonna
it's
go to
just
jail. Oh,
yeah, yeah. It's that I respect laws, and I don't think you should hit anyone like that. But that sense of fear is I don't know. I think it's important because then it kind of leans on a sense of respect who can talk,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Whether it's out of fear or love, but it's just like if you're not that guy, then don't try and act like that guy.
Yeah. Exactly. I
If
agree with
that
that.
makes sense, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Just you need someone to check you, dude.
yeah,
You need someone to fucking check you.
yeah.
That's it.
A lot of these kids like they just get a certain tone. You don't realize maybe they didn't learn it. Maybe it was the COVID seasons. They missed parts of school that were very important. High school. But like if you're just
Yeah, but and moreover too, the one thing I notice about kids these days is that it's they have they most have this fucking attitude that's like, I'm so young, I need to like, I'm depressed and I'm sad and it's so hard. Just shut the fuck up, dude. People were doing things. People were who was it? Like wasn't like this Da Vinci or something? He was like 20 years old when he made all of his inventions. Like, I mean, people did shit back then. People made shit
yeah.
happen at a very young age. Now it's like you're 20 years old. You're like, I still need to find myself.
Well, it's not that the depression doesn't like exist. We're not gonna knock on that.
It does, but you need to
It does, but
grab
like
your.
if you haven't accomplished anything, then it's okay to be sad. Don't be depressed. You can be sad. It's
Yeah, it's
okay
okay. Yeah,
to be
exactly.
sad. But to
Yeah,
just put yourself in this depression pit and you haven't accomplished anything, you're not out there socializing, you're not trying to fucking work long hard hours and accept the whatever low pay and work harder than everybody else, like, and you don't have anything really to be prideful of.
yeah. You need some fucking
Yeah.
responsibility too.
Yeah, and like that comes with like time. Just do
Yeah,
the work. You know what I mean? Like you're allowed to be sad. 'Cause I understand therapy helps a lot of people. I mean, this guy we just read, he wants to maybe therapy is his solution, but he sounds like a young kid. Sounds like a young kid who we just read, and he doesn't have much life experience.
hmm
He hasn't traveled the world. I could just be spitballing. I don't know exactly. It's an anonymous comment, but you're allowed to be sad. I hate resorting to therapy because therapy will read off a sheet and then say, "Yeah, you're depressed. You're clinically depressed." And
yeah.
if it's
Careful with
bad
that word,
enough,
clinically.
if you tell me it's bad enough, I will prescribe you,
Add that too.
right? And I'm not a fan of that.
Yeah.
Like learn to carry burdens.
You know, to be
That
honest,
makes you strong.
I'm not really opposed to therapy completely. I haven't had a therapist for a while. The thing that I liked about therapy was you can you have one person that you can tell your secrets to, that you
Yeah,
can tell your bad things to, and they're not gonna judge you, and they're not gonna say any, they're gonna keep your secrets for you.
yeah,
So if it's for that reason, but don't expect to. go to therapy and they're gonna tell you everything you need to know about yourself. You need to do that for yourself. You need to live life.
Yeah.
And it's okay to be depressed. It's okay to be sad. This is
Yeah.
part of life. Don't feel like you need to
Yeah.
always be happy. That's fucking dangerous. But always be happy.
Yeah.
But
That's a bad
I
thing.
fall into it too, of course. But
Yeah. I mean, I guess we're speaking here from self experience too. It's not like I wasn't the dork in high school. I didn't have a lot of friends. I was sitting alone at lunch like all the fucking time. I knew a lot of people. You know what I mean? Say hi in passing and stuff, but I was always alone at lunch. You know. And then I mean I didn't have social media. I guess that was his coping mechanism, but uh, it was okay. You know, you're young, you go through things. You
mm-hmm.
know, you lose a parent, you lose a sibling, all that stuff. It just takes time to
Yeah,
kind of grow from.
yeah.
You know,
And there's still people, dude. To be honest, there's still adults that do not grow from those things. It's
yeah,
not everybody.
exactly. People, I mean, in my experience, you got to learn to carry that burden.
Mm-hmm.
I hate this part. But I mean, I used to not believe it, but I do believe it today. Is with every positive or with every negative, there's a positive.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and you learn to carry that. You're gonna help so many people.
Mm-hmm.
I learned to carry so many burdens. And once I saw the responses I got from family, friends, close family, your immediate family, I mean, it just helps them.
Yeah, that's
It
true.
uplifts them so much.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So just let's learn to carry burdens. You're supposed to have burdens. If your burden is whatever social media, getting off TikTok, it might sound silly, but I can't relate to that. But if that's
Yeah,
yours,
yeah.
learn to carry that because you're probably not
Yeah.
alone in that.
Everyone has a right to
Yeah.
their own reality too. It's okay.
So, but then we had this person quitting social media made me realize the extent of my trauma. You want to read this one?
Yeah. It's none of my trauma. Honestly, not to say it's good or whatever, but there are much worse coping mechanisms. This isn't a use other people with worse coping mechanisms as a counterpoint to make yourself feel better point, but a no matter what coping mechanisms hurting people turn to, they deserve understanding, compassion, and help replacing the maladaptive coping mechanism with a positive one, and so do you. Point. Let's run on. I like it though. Good job. So at the end of the day, pain and evil are always inextricable. Being a victim is no excuse for hurting other people when you are old enough to know better. I don't know how old the other person is,
Yeah.
but I challenge you to extend your past self the same grace you think others at your same age and circumstances deserve. You feel that disgust and shame when you think of the hurt you caused other people. You have the strength to grow. It takes emotional honesty and honor to reflect on your own actions. Realize and accept that you fucked up. Yeah, maybe some of it was your fault, but, and I know a bunch of crypto Calvinists wouldn't agree with me, but I stand by this. The fact that you wouldn't have done it if your own circumstances have been kind and fair and accountable does matter. It does. More importantly, all of us are just trying to be better tomorrow than we were today. That's literally all we can do. You have to find a way to replace the screen time. That screen time, that brave part of you knew you needed to get away from with something meaningful and positive and try to be your best self.
Ooh,
And he just says here, consider apologizing.
yeah. To those you hurt.
Yeah, consider apologizing. That's good advice. Not
I think it's
bad.
good. Yeah. I don't know why
It
it
said
cut off
here.
there. Oh,
Yeah, it's
okay.
consider apologizing to those you hurt. If it's appropriate or inappropriate, um, not for your own sake, but for theirs. I've had terrible luck with therapy, but I know people who have had genuinely found a good therapeutic relationship and healed through it so much. For me, this ACT therapy workbook helped a lot. I believe there's also CBT ones that are better fit for people and should be relatively easy to look up. Let's get this. Yeah, I mean, didn't really say so much there, but
Oh no,
But
it's
it's
really
true.
good advice.
It's good advice though.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, it's not bad advice.
yeah,
Don't be a victim.
yeah. Just don't be a victim. You know what I mean?
It's a whole other
Take
topic.
accountability for your things. Like you said, apologize if you do feel that bad. But definitely kind of get off screen time. I
Yeah.
know it's addicting, but that shit helps a lot. You know, I was always comparing when I first was on the early 20s. I was always comparing myself to others and everything. Then I got off for years. Next thing you know, I was like doing better than everybody else. I had no idea. Had no idea until I started dating again,
Mm-hmm.
and then women telling me I'm way like I'm wise beyond my years. I'm ahead of the game. Guys my age don't make this and that, and I just kind of focus on my career and work. And I didn't go to college. I went into the manual labor field, blue collar, and I just focused on that. Um, Ended up doing the manual labor part, became an estimator, and then started my own business. And
Mm-hmm.
it's it took a lot of work. But I never compared myself to anything. I was off social media. I think social media is just terrible for people. You're always this entrepreneurial thing that gets pushed. Do your own thing. Do this, that, and the third. I mean, that's all great on paper, but there's nothing wrong with learning to follow before you can lead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. True.
Learn a trade before you become an entrepreneur.
Yeah, that's true.
You
That's
know
a
what I
good point.
mean? Get some experience in life, right?
Yeah.
Like pushing this entrepreneur thing, and then since you're not doing it, you feel depressed. Like there's nothing wrong with putting a tool belt on or going to college and working for somebody else. There's nothing wrong with that. There's pride in that. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? People, you can make some good fucking money doing that.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, but
And this comes to our fake one too. These rise of these fake gurus, influencers, cloud chasers. Honestly, mm, it's everything. Everyone's individualistic. If you decide for yourself that you want attention, you want to go out there, you want to be famous, that's totally cool. Then do that. That's your path. Do that. But uh, yeah, like you said, there's no shame in just get a fucking job, you know. And the entrepreneur thing is another point. Like, starting a business, I think, is become a trend. Become a trend. Like I'm a CEO, and I see people do this like on their LinkedIn profile. It's like their title: CEO, founder, creator, star. It's like, dude, that's not even.
take a step back. Yeah, like take a step back. Like how many? Unless you're employing like a whole bunch of people, you're not really a chief of anything.
You're
Yeah,
what you're just you. You're not the CEO of
yeah,
anything. And I knew a really I would say who, but I knew a really, 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 really big uh, business person, millions and millions and millions of dollars, and he started the company. He founded it. He never called himself CEO. Always called himself general manager,
yeah,
because there's just a sense of humility in that. Once
for
you give
sure. Yeah,
yourself this CEO title, you feel like there's nothing else to work for.
yeah. I mean, yeah, to an extent, I see why people do it. I mean, it's a quick boost of confidence and so forth. Um, but yeah, sense of humility is very important. I like how people don't title themselves CEO. You do have employees, right?
Hmm.
If you're just general manager, I mean, get a sense of humility. They're not under you, anything like that. It's like you're all equal. But I mean, I guess the main point of it all is like I still don't have everything figured out, right?
Hmm.
But it just took so much years of just working and experience and
Hmm.
just kind of like slow your mind down a little bit, and social media does not help that at all. It's just in my experience,
Yeah, 100%.
you know.
Yeah, 100%. And
Just think about yourself. Don't worry about anybody else.
we
Don't
live
watch
many
anybody
we live
else.
many different lives too, bro. You're gonna
Yeah,
be like one day you're gonna be construction, next day you're gonna do a fucking podcast, maybe the next year you're gonna, who knows, be a painter. Who knows what you're gonna
yeah.
do? You never know
Teach
what you're gonna do.
English.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
Yeah, you never know. You live a lot of different lives, bunch of
a lot
different
of
lives.
different steps. What else was on the to do list for this? I know it was more than
Yeah, the rise of fake gurus and how social media was letting us down.
this. Okay. I guess yeah, the fake gurus. I mean, I hate seeing a young guru. You're just so young, or even an older one, and I just doesn't seem like they have a lot of life experience. Like there's a lot of pain in life, you know.
Yeah.
Like it seems like they've never lost. They still have their grandparents, all their siblings, their parents, and suffering a loss in life is terrible tragedy. But it's something everyone's gonna go through
Yeah.
eventually. you know,
No, yeah, that.
and that experience. And it sucks to say, but it's very beneficial, right?
Yeah,
It
yeah,
helps you be a better leader to
yeah,
carry those burdens, you know. Um,
yeah, 100%.
so it's just I get the influencing part and being positive. That's cool, man. But there's just a lot of fake gurus out there.
Yeah,
Not a big fan of them.
yeah,
Definitely not.
and what I noticed too is most of these people that are posting these things on their phones, they are not happy. They have a happy marriage, they have a happy life until they shut their phone and they're fucking not. They're scrolling on Instagram. They're
Yeah, I
depressed.
mean,
They're
they're
not happy.
yeah,
Most of the, not every single person,
not every
obviously.
single one, but their posts speak for themselves. I mean, when I was on it, it's been a while since I've been on it, but I am on YouTube a little bit, and I'll see so many people you might look up to and so forth, but they're always breaking up. I've never seen like a long lasting relationship, and if
Hmm.
it is, they might just be kind of using that, because they know that's how they get their money now,
Hmm.
is to look for it, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we live in a world now, dude, where it's like, where literally, like, sex sells. And I mean, I mean, you get your money if you're doing OnlyFans, get your money. But
beauty sells, right? Yeah,
yeah,
to
yeah,
look
yeah,
good, constantly looking good,
yeah,
that sells.
and
That's what
attention.
everyone's intrigued by and so forth, right? Yeah, especially the attention. That's horrible here.
And there's probably a lot of people that are gonna listen that are gonna be more. They're younger kids. Their dream is to be a streamer. Their dream is to be.
All the young kids these days. I mean, shit, who didn't want to grow up playing video games,
Yeah, not even
right?
just video games. Just doing dumb shit, having fun, living their life, and that's
Yeah, I
cool.
didn't like pod. Yeah,
But yeah, of course, video games too. But just uh, being online, doing dumb shit, having fun with your friends, that's cool. Just
yeah. I
get
mean,
off your.
shit, if we were in that era, we probably would do the same thing.
Yeah, yeah,
In all
yeah.
honesty,
I like drugs too much. I wouldn't have done it.
yeah, we were
I'm
just in
glad I'm
trouble.
older though, man. It's now,
Yeah,
no drugs, nothing, no drugs, no drinking. I
yeah.
had a beer. We had a beer at lunch the other day with Bedla's uncle, and he was like, "Let's get a beer." It's like, "All right, fine, we'll have a beer." Dude, I drank half of it, forgot about it, and then he's like, "Dude, let's get another one." I was like, "Dude, I'm not even finished. Just not this even enjoying it the same anymore. Just
Yeah,
getting older and
yeah.
things
I
change."
still like a drink every now and again, you know. But yeah, I used to smoke weed religiously. Wake up, I'm normal smoking weed. That's how much I smoked. You hear that
Mm,
all the time. I'm normal.
yeah,
Not,
it's not.
nah, it's not.
It becomes you're shaping your new normal life.
Yeah,
And another thing too is this easy money, and I think that we see online these fake gurus are really pushing since. I actually sent what's his name again? Who wrote the 4 Hour Work Week again? What's his name? I can't remember. My brain's not working today. Anyway, he wrote the 4 Hour Work Week. Can't I thinking of his name? It's slipping my brain. But anyway, I sent him an email yesterday because of the book that I'm writing, and I wanted to just whatever. He's never gonna reply, but I just sent it. And I think it started with him, where we decided we were gonna get quick money, fast money, and spend our own free time. To be really honest with you, for me, my personality, I will always be doing something. Even if I get a fucking lottery, I'm still gonna tomorrow. I'm just still gonna just be working on something
that's good. That's a habit.
always. And I think this is the new gurus are kind of pushing this kind of just have a good day, relax. Work 2 hours, spend your money, spend your time.
Mm,
So if that's the kind of life you want to have it. But I
yeah,
guarantee that I have failed more times than you're gonna try, and you gotta have that attitude.
yeah. I feel that. I feel that. But oh, this was the other things. It wasn't just like this social media thing. I mean, that's a whole issue. But um, the lies that you were told in school, right? Financial literacy.
You tell them I'm gonna grab this for you. Keep going.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I was like we were talking about. Let's see, what did I respond to? Schools. Yeah, we did that. School stories, school lies, right? But
House Scheiße.
to our new sponsor, quick break. Brewery,
Brewery House Scheiße.
No, Brewery X, located over here in Anaheim.
Orange County.
Great spot.
Ooh, ooh.
Orange County. He's got 949 tatted on his knuckles. The hardest to Irvine right here, brother.
Gangster.
Can I get a hey man?
It sucks going to jail with these fucking things on your fingers, dude. I think I'm from somewhere. No, I'm from Irvine. I'm
It's
from
from
Irvine.
somewhere. Yeah.
Nowhere like that.
Yeah. No, of course it is. There is.
Nowhere
Are
like
your streets as green as mine?
that. Yeah, right, huh? You have an electric car?
Yeah, that's those days. But we grew up in a different era of Irvine.
So what was the topic? What did you say?
No, it was like the lies of school. I guess school lies. I guess we have more school stories too.
Yeah,
We
that
can
was
talk
the
about.
other one, yeah. You know what? I don't know. I didn't hear any lies in school. I guess I just don't remember anything. I was fucked up
No,
all
it's
high
not
school.
about school lies, but I guess like it's kind of what's going on right now.
In the college, you mean?
We're getting rid of the Department of Education, and
Yep.
did it work? And they teach financial literacy?
Mm-hmm.
They teach you how to start your own business? No, nothing like that. It's kind of taught you how to be a sheep and so forth. You know, history, which is good, but
Yeah, they said like that once you reach a doctorate or like a master's or a doctorate level, you're more 70% or 80% more likely to vote Democrat.
Hmm,
It's very liberal.
it's
A
interesting.
sheep? They train you to be a sheep in college. They train you to be an employee. This is
Yeah,
the Rockefeller way. This is the Rockefeller method, baby.
yeah.
I'm gonna train you for the fucking factory. Make a fucking soldier. Make a soldier out
Rockefeller
of you.
way. Rockefeller.
Rockefeller. Oh yeah.
Rockwell.
But for me too, I never really cared about college. I mean, I still now I'm not gonna lie. Now I still think, man, I wish I would have done it just to have a backup. But
Yeah.
I always knew, for me to be really honest, I'm not very fucking smart. But since I was younger, I think maybe sixth grade, I had always been, and for me, I grew up. My mom, you remember, bro. My mom would go like to the grocery store with us. Sorry, mom. Go to the grocery store with us, and like she would buy us Lunchables for dinner, and she would be buying a bunch of alcohol. Go to school. There's no food to eat at school because she didn't pay the thing. Like we didn't have food in the fridge. We didn't have, the lights would go off for 2 weeks. No electricity. There's no gas. Like it was like really shitty, honestly. Like lived in a good city, but we lived fucking really shitty, really poor, dude. And then I was in class. I remember one day I went to Costco, or no, went to Sam's Club, and I made my mom buy me a box of uh, some things for water or something, and I was in class selling things, and I was
Mm.
always selling something, always doing something for extra money because my mom never gave it to us, and dad always told me, "Hey, dad, can I have some money?" He's like, "Get some money." He opened the garage, take the hose in the bucket, go fucking make some money. I'm not giving
Like
you
that.
shit. I'm not giving you shit.
Like that. Yeah.
So it's all for me.
We got allowance money in a certain point, and then it
Mom
stopped.
gave us allowance.
Yeah.
Dad, if I asked dad for shit, he'd be like,
Yeah.
"No, we're gonna go work. No, you're not
Yeah.
gonna just get free
But we
money."
did chores. Yeah, of course. Yeah. I remember
That's
that. You
true. We
went
did
door to
some.
door to do wash cars.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
But dude, I would make like
You
$200
were a
a day.
gangster with that though.
I'll make it two
You were
hundred bucks.
confident.
Yeah, I didn't give a shit because
Yeah.
I always been that way. And dude,
Yeah, I know.
school for me was like, I'm gonna go sit here, spend $110,000 to get a degree to go work. For me, I'm gonna just get it on my own. And to be
Mm.
honest, that's the thing. I failed. Every business I ever did, I failed, dude. I mean, I've made money before, but
Yeah.
in my eyes, I failed. But and people always say like, failure is a good opportunity to learn. No, it isn't. You failed.
This guy.
Maybe try not to fail. That's the thing.
No,
No,
it
it's
is
not.
a good learning curve, but
No,
yeah.
okay, think about this. This is my logic.
Yeah.
I do an activity. You learn more from failure. No, it's not, absolutely not true. You learn from the thing that you did correctly because the second that you do it correctly, now you know what to do.
Well, the second you make a mistake, you know what not to do.
You will know what not to do, but you don't.
That's learning from failure. I mean, I guess I see your point of
You know,
view, but you know,
I, I don't know.
not everyone's perfect. People make harder mistakes than you. Then I guess.
No, I am and made them all, dude. Made them all. I made all the
Yeah.
mistakes, but you just gotta fucking try, dude. Just gotta
Yeah.
fucking try. And I guarantee, dude, I've started every business under the book. I sold eggplants on. I started an LLC to sell eggplants when I was 20. To write dumb shit on eggplants to ship it to people. I
Oh.
sold one to my mom. I did it for six
This
months.
guy. Yeah.
You just
Yeah.
gotta try, dude. You just have to try.
Yeah.
And school's not gonna teach you that. They're just gonna teach you how to memorize shit,
Yeah.
how to make connections, how to get a job, and sit there. You're gonna be depressed most likely. or you're not going to work in the field that you want to because it's oversaturated.
Yeah.
So just don't be afraid to do something for yourself, but don't be afraid for the hard work. Like this podcast, we filmed like 10 of these before we started actually putting them online.
Yeah. Still
Just,
figuring it out.
yeah,
Yeah.
still shitty.
We're gonna have a skit. No, we're gonna have a skit.
Yeah, just take your time. Enjoy the process.
Yeah.
You're probably going to fail. Fuck it. Who cares? Do something else. Get over it.
Woo! Emotional damage.
Yeah, this is life. So what happens when you reach your 30s, dude? What happens when you reach your 30s?
Emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
She's having
So I
PTSD there
switched
for a second.
to the voice there.
Yeah.
To the girl voice.
Oh, that would be good. Why did that happen? I never even knew it had that.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
What? What? Hello? Oh my god.
Emotional damage.
I don't even know if it's a female more than a robot.
Yeah. Gotta get rid of that. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no
Came out.
yeah.
What?
There's no yeah. Fuck, man.
No.
Oh, fuck.
What? Emotional damage.
If you can go back to school and do it, what would you go to school for? What's your advice?
Kind of like, I guess, logistics, but I guess you learn that from what, international business?
Mm-hmm. I did that. Did that for a while too in China.
You know,
It's really fucking boring.
learn imports, exports.
It's really boring.
This thing. Actually, no, I'd go for project management, construction management.
Yeah, do construction.
100%. I'd go construction management.
You wanna be the white guy wearing the orange vest standing around all day. Those are the ones that make the most pointing at shit.
Yeah. Well, it's a lot of responsibility, though, man. That shit is so stressful.
Really?
Oh, for sure.
Every job is delayed. Every job is messed up.
You gotta organize everything, man. I mean, you gotta do a lot with construction management, but
You're a firefighter putting shit out all day too.
I would love to be a firefighter, actually, too.
I don't know. Sliding down poles, getting naked in front of other guys.
Sounds like Marines.
Totally fucking. Yeah, it sounds like the Navy.
I'm just kidding.
Just joking.
Nah. If I could redo things, I think I don't know. If I had the opportunity to go to college, not everyone has the same. Anyway, I don't want to ramble on that, but
We all have opportunity.
I'll have opportunity.
We all. Nobody is disfortunate.
No.
I'm still waiting for my white privilege. Because I don't have any.
White privilege. Here first from white people.
I know. I hear people saying this, and I get it. Okay, we all have our disadvantages, but genuinely, I think though it's more about culture than it is, right? I have no privilege.
Yeah.
I mean, really. I mean, maybe because I have tattoos also that really fucked me, but people really don't want to give me jobs. People don't want to give me loans. People don't give me money.
Yeah.
I have no privilege. I have absolutely no privilege.
Yeah.
It's
I
really
guess-
who you know too, bro.
Yeah, I guess we can talk about white privilege. I hate the word African American. It's the Black American, the neighbor, and he can't stop preaching about white privilege. And I'm like, bro, we live right next door to each other.
Yeah, you make more money than I
yeah,
do.
you live right next door to me. Like, I guess I don't have the privilege either. They
Yeah.
stole it from me too.
Yeah,
Those
people don't know.
motherfuckers.
People don't know. You're first generation. You're not even. You're
Yeah, I'm first generation born here in the States, man. I'm like, I just got here.
not.
Fucking take
Yeah.
a breather, dude.
Yeah, that's crazy though. I get it though, but for me though, I understand there's a big racial cultural divide, but I don't think it's real. I think it's manufactured. I think before it was real. Now it's
There
more.
was a certain point in time it definitely was real, man. But let's
Very-
let's be honest, man. I mean, we're gonna look at fractions of. I mean, there's racist white people, of course. There's racists everywhere,
Yeah,
right? But if we're 70% of the population, we are going to have the majority of the money. And if that's your
basis.
baseline. Gotcha. See, you got the most money. That's still it's privilege is real. No, that's not how that fucking works, bro. That's ridiculous. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like,
Yeah, let them know. Give me my check.
you had DEI, you had all these things for years, affirmative action, and you still weren't happy.
Yeah, and coming from a family, for me, our families didn't have slaves. Okay, so there you go. So I don't need to pay a reparation, right? Okay, fine. I didn't have slaves. I'm sorry for what the other dumb white people did, but now bro. When I'm trying to fill out a form, now for me, not a racist person, not no slaves, no. I have black friends, white. I have every color of friends. I go to fill out a form on a website, and I feel like they're forcing me to take this form to fill out a loan application. Are you Native American? Are you Latino? Are you black?
Yeah.
And then, are you white? You have to tell me. I just check all the boxes.
Yeah.
I'm gay,
Well, apparently,
everything,
to my 23andMe, I'm a little bit of everything.
including gay.
Do they ask if you're gay? I don't think so.
They can tell in the 23.
No, they can't.
Just kidding.
Just
No, they
kidding.
do. They will say, "Are you part of the LGBT community?"
No.
I swear. On
Really?
most forms, I have a screenshot on my phone. I'll show you later.
Hmm.
Dude, it's I just check all the boxes. What do you
Yeah.
want me to? Now I feel like there's this DEI is targeting me. I didn't do anything.
Yeah. Just
So-
say you're gay, they'll hire you.
Yeah, I'm gay.
Yeah.
And if you don't hire me, I'll
You
I'll
have
sue you.
the earring in the right side.
Huh?
The earring. You have one in the right. That's gay. It means you're gay.
That's right. I see. I support the community. It's not fair, dude.
Yeah.
It's not fair, dude.
I support the-
It's
yeah.
not fair.
It's not fair, dude. Yeah, dude.
I want my privilege.
Yeah.
Fucking privilege.
That's so funny.
Yeah, but we should get him on the podcast.
He doesn't know how to talk.
He doesn't.
No.
We'll force him.
We would kick him out so fast. Like
Oh, that'd be
he'll
good.
he'll just talk over.
That'd be good clickbait.
It'd be good, but he would just be. It would be good clickbait, but he's too much, man. He's a child. It's talking to a child.
Oh, really?
Damn, we're gonna post this. He's gonna see it.
Yeah, but I mean,
Dude, a child, you just can't handle the truth, bro. You don't shut the fuck up. I say facts, and you don't know any facts. Well, I don't remember, but I can find them for you.
Okay, we'll do that. We're gonna do that. We're
Well,
gonna
though,
have,
here's the part. Here's the part with arguing with someone like that. Is I'll say, who's killing, who's killing and beating black people more, cops or black people? And then he'll just send me 100 videos of like cops beating black people.
Mhm.
See, it's truth. That's so difficult to argue with. Like, am I supposed to
Just show
send
me.
100 back of black people killing each other? I'm like, there's no ending.
There's no logic to it.
There's no logic. It's like, I do so much research, bro. Like,
YouTube, yeah, watch this YouTube.
and then I asked him, "Do you know who BlackRock and Vanguard is?" No. Okay, we're on
Okay.
different like intellectual levels.
We've done
then.
different research. Then.
Yeah, we've done different. Like, you're looking at
It's
like
different. Yeah.
he's fear mongering is what that is.
Uh-huh.
Fear mongering is taking
And
things.
his algorithm trained him this way.
Yeah, like he brought up which is a really good video of this how segregation is now back, quote unquote.
Oh yeah. Tell us about this.
So the segregation thing is still illegal to discriminate. Okay.
Mhm.
But what got taken away, and I remember this as a contractor myself, is if I'm on a federal fucking, um, job, right, that's being funded by the federal government,
Mhm.
even state, you can't have all white workers. They enforce DEI. They
What-
enforce affirmative action. They cannot hire companies that do not have certain ethnicities. Okay? And he got rid of that because he's getting rid of DEI. But when he came over, we're talking, Trump brought back segregation. You're just reading a fucking headline. You don't even know what the fuck is really happening.
Mhm.
Discrimination is still illegal. You're not going to have white fountains. But he has no idea on that. You have to read between the lines.
Yeah.
But he's going to fearmonger and he's going to read a headline, segregation, and take it as fact.
Right.
And that's the problem. And
Yeah.
I'm trying to educate that. I didn't know anything when he came to my front door. What do you think about your Trump bringing up segregation? I have no idea. I just fucking woke up.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't read anything yet. I thought you were paying attention.
Oh, so you don't do any research?
Yeah, it's like, dude.
Oh, it came out 3 hours ago. I was sleeping.
Yeah, what the fuck? Like,
No, but let's just, even though I hate to do this, let's play devil's advocate. Devil's advocate would say, okay, 70%, whatever, of white people control certain industries. They are racist. I mean, Peter Thiel's racist, of course. Maybe Elon Musk a little bit racist, whatever. So let's just say that is the fact. Let's just use it in present tense.
Yeah.
So now you take out these DEI was there. Maybe it started off in a good way. Let's just pretend. Hey, you know what? These big corporations all run by white people. They only want to hire their white friends. This will help, change it a little bit. Okay, now that's out. Now it's going to be harder for them to get in. Okay, that's the other side of it. But
Okay.
my opinion would be, um, I think the world, the country. Okay, there are maybe a bunch of big time rich politicians and business people. They're not going to be your friends. They're not going to be my friends either. But most Americans are not like this. Most Americans, most construction companies, like
The
everyone working there is Mexican
the
too. I mean,
problem
it's really
is no. The problem is, and I have to respond to how he talks. The problem is you fucking itemize white, blacks like they're all in the same fucking tier. There's bad white people, bad black people. There's good white people, and there's good black people.
right. Right.
But you just itemize, boom. There's just one fucking
Mm-hmm.
line for both sides, which is you're never gonna win an argument at that sense, right? That's like he's gonna say white people are racist, they control, they do all these things. Okay, that's like me saying black people are all gangbangers. You know, they're
Mm-hmm.
all fucking robbing people. They're all doing this, that. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? That's I can't. That's not.
There's
There's no winning argument at this point.
yeah,
There's just like complaining and whining,
but
and it's like
this goes back to the book that I'm doing. There's a strategy, a game theory strategy called the dominant strategy, and when you apply it to politics, it means this politician is going to do the dominant strategy, regardless if they're liked or not, to win. And that's what happens. The left and the right they both do it. They're gonna polarize and they're gonna dominate because they want to win, and they're gonna
yeah,
they're gonna separate the country this way. If you go to the South, you watch some videos of some hillbillies in the South. They're like the black guy is You feel people are racist? They're like, no, what the fuck?
yeah,
They're not on their phones and shit. They don't see this shit. There's no racism, dude.
yeah,
It's on TV. It's on TV, and then you bring it into real life. Fucking calm down.
yeah,
Don't let politicians fucking get in your head.
yeah, yeah, for sure, exactly. I mean, you gotta take everything with a grain of salt first and foremost. But I mean, the trust media and all this stuff is just they're looking for headlines.
Yeah,
Don't read the headline. Just pay attention to detail.
they're trying to yeah.
You know.
For the same reason you go on Google, you Google shit, dude. Every fucking website on the first 12 pages, at the very end, they're trying to sell you something. I mean, dude, everyone's trying to sell everybody something, dude. Life is a fucking big game, and they're trying to win. That's it.
Yeah,
Everyone's trying to sell you some shit. Just don't
but
buy
I
into their
mean,
bullshit.
back to like I guess it's like political at this point, man. We're getting to talk about race and politics. It's just stressful. It's people are very heavy on both sides. They're leaning, or at this point in age, because of media. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, no one's been this invested into politics before,
Mm-hmm.
and there's really no in between anymore. I stay on bipartisan, but because of so much hate, it really forces me to lean heavy on the right.
Mm-hmm.
Because of so much hate, it was gonna force Democrats to lean heavy on the left.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
this media just poison in the comment section. People just hate each other.
Yeah.
It's like I watch a lot of left news, Democrats and everything. I read the comments and I'm like, dude,
It's nasty.
it's nasty.
Yeah.
You know?
I see the right do nasty stuff too. Don't get me
Oh
wrong.
no, I was gonna get there. Yeah, yeah. And right's the same way. You read the
Yeah.
comments, it's like it forces you, especially once you have the one belief, it forces you just to lean so much harder.
No, you're right. Yeah,
You
you're right.
know?
No, you're right.
And it's just like
Yeah, that's why we're here to tell you everything is fine. I
yeah,
swear,
everything
everything's
just
fine.
relax. Like it's fine, it's
Everything's
okay.
fine.
Like just it's a process. Like if anyone voted for Trump, they're not racist. They're not evil.
Yeah.
It's just maybe they didn't like the last administration.
Yeah.
And you only have two options.
Yeah.
You know, one, I didn't like the last administration, so I'm gonna vote for the other one.
Yeah.
You know, you don't like Trump, so you're gonna vote for the other one.
Yeah.
Right? Like it's that simple. But
Yeah, and we don't love it. Trust me. And I'm also Republican. I lean more Republican, but I don't love everything Trump's doing.
no,
I don't love everything he's doing, but I mean, you
I don't love
can't. You're
everything
not
he
gonna.
says.
Yeah, or says you can't love everything he's going to do. He can't make everybody happy, but he has
No.
to fulfill this agenda. We'll see what happens. But
We'll see what
anyways,
happens.
again, everything's fine.
I'm trusting the process, so we'll see.
Yeah, just get off your phone, spend time with your family.
Yeah, facts, bro. Spend time with your fucking family.
Yeah.
That's very important.
Yeah.
So.
Sunday's family day. That's why we're here.
Sunday should be family day, or church day, however you want to do it.
Or
Or
take your
temple,
family to church.
temple, whatever you go to, mosque.
Take your family to wherever you go and to the dinner table if that's your church. Have some dinner. That's all for us today.
All right,
Is that all? Everything's fine.
everything's
I promise.
fine. Bravo. Till next time on 69.1 FM. Everything's fine, I swear. Can we get sued for that? Is there a 69? Is there a 69.1 FM?
No, I don't think so. There probably is.
It's the gay channel.
It's the gay channel.
Yeah. No, that's 99.1. Get it? 'Cause-
Oh, okay.
yeah. I guess. Never mind.
Never mind.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. Never been on that FM.
We didn't do the music in the beginning. All right, that's
I
our
know,
sign off.
that's okay.
All right, guys. Have a wonderful rest of your life. I'll talk to you next Sunday. Ciao.
All right. We're gonna make out. Bye.